Got it. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Coach's Corner East. I'm your host, Mike Sparks. We are here at the Galion Pizza Hut on this first Wednesday of August. And last week when we started the show, I thought, July, it just doesn't seem like fall sports season. And something about the change of the calendar and the official beginning of practices for fall sports on August 1st now makes it feel like we're fully in the swing. Tonight's show is brought to you in part by Steve and Chuck Keller, Keller Auto Parts, your Napa dealer, Uptown, Galion, and Crestline. Dr. Thomas M. Britton at Clubview Vision Center, next to the golf course in Bucyrus. Joe Kleiman Associates at the Galion office of First Federal Bank of Ohio. A little later on in tonight's show, that will be on the Crawford County Now YouTube page and the WQEL Facebook page. We'll have Kelsey Noblet and the cross-country team from Crestline joining us. And prior to that, it will be the senior girls of the Colonel Crawford Eagle volleyball squad. And kicking us off tonight, I can most posthumously say, we have soccer from the Galion High School. So welcome, Galion soccer players, and going to start out with Coach Cole Plum on the girls' side. Coach, thanks for coming, and as we mentioned off air, 2 years ago, both of the coaches were here. We had no kids here for COVID, and we're finally back with kids. It's a great thing for sure.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely. And how many years coaching now at Galion?
This will be my 4th year.
Your 4th, okay.
Yeah.
And last year, girls won 4 matches and having a draw in 1. But it was an improvement from the 2020 campaign. Talk about what you liked about from 2020 to 2021.
Yeah, from 2020, we had a lot of young players. I don't think we had any seniors that year. So going from that to 5 seniors, a lot of juniors, and then our freshmen going into sophomores, there's a lot more experience. We won 4 games, which is the most in Galion girls history. Mm-hmm. So that was really nice to see.
And how many years total for this program, both as a club and as a sanctioned sport, so to speak?
I think this will be 7. Right.
Okay. And how many was it a club and how many as a regular?
Oh, all 7 were regular.
Regular, okay, so never a club team. Okay, very good. Fell in the sectional tournament to number 1 seed Ontario, 12-0, a game I'm sure you don't want to remember. Very good squad that has been playing soccer successfully for a long, long time. But it has to also put some sort of good taste in the mouth of those coming back saying, hey, we want to improve. We made a jump from 2020 to 2021. Now we want to do it in another year. Adriana Zager, first team All-MOAC, second team All-District, 9 goals, 10 assists. Nicole Noble and Allie Statz were honorable mention, Division II All-District, and Emma Butterfield, honorable mention, MOAC. Any of them back, or are they?
Nicole and Allie are back, but
okay.
We lost Adriana and Emma.
Okay, all right, and so those are some big losses. Those are going to be tough shoes to fill, right?
Yeah, there are some good players, but we have a lot of good returning players and just another year of experience for them. And then we have a couple good freshmen coming up that are going to fill those spots.
Okay, and talk about the numbers that you have on the girls' side this year, 9 through 12.
We have 15 girls.
15,
yeah.
15 total. Are you happy with that, or would you like it to be more?
I would like it to be more. I think we started off with around 20, and then just a couple of them fall off if they don't play a sport or they go cross country or volleyball or something. But 15 is a pretty good number, so we'll have 4 subs this year. So they'll get a lot of playing time, so the upcoming freshmen and sophomores will get a lot of experience this year.
Very good. We're going to transition over to Eric Palmer on the boys' side. Coach, thanks for coming. And total same amount of years coaching, or different for you on the boys' side?
7 years coaching. This is my 5th with the boys, and then the first 2 were with the girls.
Okay, all right, very good. Last year you finished 2nd in the MOAC. A really nice year. Finished with a record of 10, 5, and 1. It's the best record in program history. Just talk about and reflect on how important that was, not only for Galion High School, but the program and its the maturing of that program.
I think very important. I think the past 3 years we've had winning records, so we just want to keep that going, keep getting better every year. I think we'll be very close to the same record this year as well.
Good. Walker Frankhouse had a monster year, 20 goals, 8 helpers, first team MOAC, first team Division II in the district. Sam Albert, 12 and 12, 12 goals, 12 assists, first team MOAC, second team Division II district. And Jack Hart, Max Albert were Division II district honorable mention. It's got to be nice for the program and especially the kids to get some recognition in the postseason, isn't it?
Oh yes, sir. It's real nice. It's good to get you know, those other teams were in for girls and boys, a real tough district, tough conference. So it's nice for any Galion boy or girl to get some honors.
Yeah. Same kind of question I had for Coach Plum. What do your numbers look like 9 through 12 this year? I know it's early. You just started official practice on Monday.
We're at 16, and we're trying to get 2 or 3 more guys to come out and play. So we're trying to get to 18, which would be good, 7 subs.
How's the numbers for both of you at the freshmen? Did you have some incoming freshmen that were 8th graders last year, or?
I think I have 3 freshmen coming.
Okay.
And I have 4.
Okay, good. So is there a feeder program here in Galion? Are they playing youth soccer, I take it, somewhere?
Yes, we have the Galion Soccer Club, and we've had that for, I think these guys played in that when they were in middle school.
Oh, wow.
So they were in that, and every year we get another team. So we have junior high teams, U10 teams, and U8 teams.
Okay, very good. I'm going to take a quick break here before we talk to the young people around the table. We're brought to you in part by the Burkhardt family at the Burkhardt Farm Center. Their Case IH dealer straight west of Galion on the Manette and Winchester Road. Mike Keineth at Ag Credit Residential Lending, Bucyrus, Mount Gilead, and Marion. Sweet Baby Ray Jones and Kendra Weaver at Ohio Door and Sash 120 South Street in Galion. Mark Osborne at Ukraine International, serving worldwide markets from the north edge of Galion. And first up is Mia Felder, a junior on the girls squad. We're going to do all girls first and guys second. And thanks for joining. I appreciate it. What position do you play on the team?
Forward.
Forward, okay. So the expectation is that you're to score a lot of goals, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And you right or left footed? What's your stronger foot?
Right.
Right foot, okay. When you had a better season last year and coaches talked about bigger expectations this year, what does that mean to you? What are bigger expectations, not only for you personally, but for your entire team?
To lead the team more and try and improve myself and score more goals.
Okay. Days like this, I'm sure you had practice, what, this morning or, okay. Wasn't very pleasant outside, very, very hot. Is that in the end going to help you from a conditioning standpoint later in the season?
Yes.
Okay. In the MOAC, pretty good competition. You know, we talked about Ontario, a lot of good schools in there. Do you think you're finally starting to get some recognition with these other teams that Galion girls soccer is a force to be reckoned with?
Yeah, I think so.
What's the biggest thing that you have to do to make them really stand up this year and say, yeah, we have some tough competition there?
I think if we beat Marion Harding.
Okay, good. We did a great job. Thanks for coming out and good luck this season. I appreciate it. Caitlin Carnes is next, a senior, and welcome. Thanks for coming. I appreciate that. And your position on the team?
Midfield.
Midfield. Okay, so for those who don't know a lot about soccer, and me being one of them, I'm a lay soccer person. What is your job to do as a midfielder?
Well, we have to help out the forwards mostly. We have to help out the offense, but we also have to help out the defense. So we're just kind of back and forth a lot, and kind of the center of the play.
So would you tend to have more opportunities for assists than goals on an offensive end?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of, because I'm a pretty big hockey advocate, and I would think hockey is in some ways similar to what you're doing in soccer. So you're giving a lot of helpers, a lot of assists for your strikers or your forwards to score the goals. Defensively, what's the expectation for you defensively? Because I know you have people behind you, including the goalkeeper. What's your job?
Well, if it gets past us, we should probably get back and cover them. So,
yeah. And coach is probably screaming that, right?
Which is hard sometimes. But
Sure. Now, you are the lone senior girl here tonight. How many total seniors do you have on the team?
I believe there's 3 or 4 others.
Okay. 4 total?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's not a really large group, but it does come with a lot of responsibility from a leadership standpoint. Tell us a little bit about what your leadership style is. Are you more vocal or are you more do it by action?
Kind of both. I kind of like try to help pull people aside and try and help them without trying to embarrass them in front of the team.
Absolutely.
Saying something they're doing wrong.
Yeah. You want to coach, kind of be an extension of your coaching staff. Very good. And what would be kind of your top goal for this year for yourself?
Just to communicate more and just help build up the lower grades so they have better seasons next year even when we're gone.
All right, very good. Excellent job. Thank you very much, and best of luck to you this year. Autumn Bennett, all right, did I get that right? Autumn Bennett, and thank you for coming tonight, also a junior. And how many years have you been playing soccer, Autumn?
This is my
9th year. So you started as a young person and kind of came up through the ranks. What attracted you to this sport? Because it is a growing sport, not only on the guys' side, but certainly on the girls' side as well.
My older sister loved going and playing soccer, and I always go to her games and stuff.
Mm-hmm. And that's just something you wanted to do. Position that you play on the team? Midfield as well. So there's a lot of communication, not only with the other people on the field, but between the midfielders too, and knowing what you have to do. Do you prefer to be a little more offensive, or do you like it more defensive?
I like more offensive.
You like it more offensive. You want to push. And is that what your coaches will tell you? Is that, hey, we got to push, we got to get the ball up there, and because the object of the game is to score more goals than the other team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're hearing that as well. All right. From a kind of a conditioning standpoint, what have you done in the off season to kind of prepare you to get ready for what's approaching here?
Well, every once in a while I go to the gym and I run my mile, and then I just run around the track or something like that.
Okay, very good. And other than your own field, what's your favorite place to play in the league, let's say?
I love playing on the Ontario field.
Yeah.
It's a nice field.
Yeah, absolutely. No ruts in that, right? No, very good. Well, good luck this year. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. And Rylan Keineth, I'm sorry. I got it right in the preview and then I butchered it now. Rylan Keineth, and you're a junior as well. Position on the team?
Goalie.
You're the goalkeeper. You have a huge responsibility. How many years have you been the goalkeeper?
This is my 3rd year.
Okay. Is that something you wanted to do, or that's something coach said, we got to have a goalie, who wants to do it, and you kind of raised your hand?
I wanted to do less running, so
Ah.
I decided to be a goalie.
Yeah, okay. That's a fair answer, and I can totally understand that. That's a wide area that you have to cover,
Yeah.
and especially when it comes to a penalty kick. And that's something that I've always wanted to ask. How do you know which way to guess? I mean, is it just literally a crapshoot and you guess?
I mean, yeah. You just pick one side or the other.
Mm-hmm. Do you see many at the high school level or not?
Not really.
Not too often.
I've only seen like 1 or 2.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But I also believe, especially at the defensive end, a goalkeeper has to be extremely vocal in talking to the defenders and what to do. What are some of the things that you're encouraging your defenders to do?
I'm trying to keep my defenders more in line, and coverage is key. So if someone goes up, someone needs to come back and cover them, so then there's not a wide space where someone can shoot on me.
So when you have the ball, would you rather throw it or would you rather punt it down to get it to the other end?
Punt it, I can't throw it.
Can't throw it, okay. And have you tried throwing it and just don't want to, or?
Yeah, it doesn't go very far.
Well, God love you. At least you're honest about that. Well, good luck this year, and thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. Going to the boys' side, Jack Hart, a senior. We have all senior guys here tonight. Jack, thanks for coming out. I certainly appreciate it, and congratulations on the All-District Honorable Mention last year. And now it's your senior year. This is a big one. This is the last time. How long have you been thinking about, I can't wait for August 1st to get started?
Probably the last game of last year. When that game ended, it was just like, man, I guess we got 1 more year and we gotta make the most of it.
How proud were you as a Galion student and a member of this program to be part of the most winning team that Galion's ever had?
It felt good. I don't know, I was just proud of the amount of effort everyone put in as a team and coaching staff, and having the girls team also helping us out practice, and just all the team effort we put into it.
Sure.
This season.
Sure. Position you're playing on the team?
I played left wing.
Left wing, okay. So also a striker, right? Or not? Okay.
A bit of both.
A little bit of both, okay. And your main job is to what?
Is to make runs on the sideline, and also help get back on defense. Like if the left back makes a run up the field, I gotta track back and fill in his spot.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, good luck. Enjoy your senior year. It's a special year. It'll go quick, but have a lot of fun with it, and much success to you.
Thanks.
Next up is Seth Schneider, also a senior. Seth, position on the team?
Defensive midfield.
Defensive midfield. You're a tall guy. Headers are they your specialty?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of hurt a little bit, doesn't it?
You get used to it.
Get used to it, okay. And have you always been that position, or have you kind of moved
This
around
year,
for?
I've usually played center back, but this year I had to come up, help the offense a little bit.
Yeah, you happy about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's something you used to, but I definitely haven't fun with it.
Yeah, okay. And as I talked to Caitlin there a little bit about the leadership side, I'm a senior, all of you guys are gonna have to be leaders for the younger kids, and that's a pretty doggone important role. What have you done in the off season to get everybody ready and on the same page when practice started on Monday as a leader?
You know, I think this offseason we've really been, as a group, we've really been pushing younger guys and trying to get them up to speed with everything. And I think so far it's working, so as long as we keep the same intensity of it, I think, yeah.
What do you see as your stiffest competition in MOAC?
Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty doggone good. Who would be after that?
Clearfork.
Clearfork, yeah, okay, good. Well, good luck, enjoy your season, I appreciate you coming out. You bet. Hayden Capel is with this position on the team, Hayden? Midfield, okay. And very similar to what I asked Jack, but a little different skew is because of your success, that adds some added pressure to all of you guys as seniors and the younger kids to not fall and get worse than last year, but really to get even better than what was last year. How are you handling that pressure?
I don't know. I mean, just kind of talk with peers and stuff, and just kind of. What comforts me is seeing like the progress we've had, because like we came in with freshmen not really knowing that much, and they've improved like drastically. It's going to be a good season.
Pretty soon I'll be having football pretty much every week, and of course we know that's a physical game, but soccer can be pretty doggone physical as well, especially on the boys' side. How much contact is there? How physical and how much is weight training important to be successful at soccer at the high school level, in your opinion?
In my opinion, it's one of the things where if you don't have like an aggressive team as a whole, it's not going to help you as much. I mean, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. If you get a lot of fouls and you're super aggressive, that can also hurt you. But if you're aggressive, you can kind of get your whole team amped up. It can also help you. The same thing. So.
No names, please, but are there some schools that are a little more aggressive? Not going to use the term dirty, but more aggressive than others?
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it kind of goes both ways too, because like, I mean, you get people. Once you get both teams kind of riled up, they're both pretty aggressive.
Yeah, for sure. And early in the year when it's hotter too, right?
Yeah.
That's when it really gets happening.
Yeah, definitely.
Other than Ontario, who would you consider your biggest rivalry?
I mean, I gotta go back to Clifford. What my peers just said, because I don't know, they're big competition against us, and I think we can really show them what we got.
Okay. Well, good luck this year. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. And finally, Jackson Aylor is a senior in position. You're on the team?
I'm a center attacking midfield.
You're a center attacking midfield, all three. So you're going to be asked to score a lot of goals, right?
Hopefully, I'm more of an assist guy. I like to thread the ball through 10 passes.
All right. You often see, if you watch enough soccer, hooks and curves on the ball. Is that real easy to do, or is that difficult to do?
If you play for a while, it's not too bad.
Mm-hmm. Just kind of have to get a spin on it and get velocity and let the ball do the work from a physical standpoint.
Yeah.
Okay. And expectations are going to be high. Coaches have said, you know, this is a better team last year. Now we got to improve. What have you kind of taken upon your shoulders to say, this is what I'm going to do, my part, to get the team even greater than where they were last year?
Obviously training individually, but mostly just being there and offering to go out with the younger guys outside of practice. They're out there right now. But.
Okay. So if you were asked to play a game tomorrow, a full game, and how long is a game in high school? A half?
A half is
40, okay. All right. So could you go out and play a whole one conditionally right now, or not quite there yet? I mean, is your conditioning up to where you could, or?
It depends on how you pass. I mean, if you pass really well, you don't have to run as much. But if you're just kicking the ball back and forth, it's kind of amateur. You're doing a lot.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it depends.
All right, very good. Good luck. Enjoy your senior season. Thanks for coming out. Take another break here before we get back to coaches to finish up today. Show is brought to you in part by Lee Plymouth and Brad Seibert at the Plymouth Insurance Group, Galion and Bucyrus, North Central State College, Mansfield, and the Crawford Success Center, North Walnut Street, across from the courthouse in Bucyrus. Phil and Sue Schreck at Phil's Deli, just east of the Pizza Hut here in Galion at the Bridge, and John Rolls at John's Auto Repair Specialist, 800 Scott Street in Crestline. Okay, guys, back up to finish up here. First day of coaching was Monday, and now it's official. You can do what you need to. Are you going 2-a-days, or you just go one longer practice, or what do you do?
We just go one longer practice. We do 8 to 11 every day this week.
8 to 11, okay. You're doing the same thing on the boys' side as
We're
well?
practicing in the evening, but yeah, 5:30 to 8.
Okay, very good. And you got some scrimmages on the boys' side. I see you're going to be at Heath coming up here on 8/6, and the girls are going to be hosting Perkins on that same day. Perkins is, I mean, that's a nice school. They're going to have a great soccer tradition. Good scrimmage for you, I would think.
Yeah, we played at their place last year in a scrimmage, and it was very competitive. They beat us by a couple goals, but I think this year we'll have a better outing against them.
Okay, and you're going to go take a little bit of a travel down to Heath. How'd you select them? Is it somebody you know down there, or?
Just through another school, we got hooked up with Heath, and we're excited. We're looking forward to getting those younger guys some time, getting them used to what it's going to be like, to help them kind of see what work needs to be put in to get them ready for the season.
All right, very good. And first matches, looks like you're both hosting Loudonville on the 20th at your place. And I have to ask, last year, it was kind of the christening of your new field, your new pitch, if you will, at the high school. How important was that not only to the whole campus, but to your programs? I'll let you both answer that.
It's the first time we've had an actual field. So in the 3 years I've been here, it was amazing to have one of the best fields in our conference. And the girls played first on it last year, and we got the first win on it. So that was nice just to christen it that way for the boys team.
Yeah, and you have to be happy to actually have someplace that you can call your own.
It's nice, yeah. We had a home field, but it was kind of small and not in the best shape. And so it's nice to see, the money and the effort put in to make this really nice. And it's nice to get schools coming here and saying that we're like one of the nicest fields around. It was also nice. I think we won all but one of our home games there on the boys' side, so that was real good. And we set it as a team goal this year to try to win all of our home games. So it definitely helps. We have the alumni band comes to the boys' games. We're trying to get a drum section going, and
Great.
so we're really working on building up that atmosphere, and hopefully one day we're have a good student section.
Very good. So before we leave here, I just want your comments, both of you. What can parents, fans, Galion community expect to see from the girls' team this year and the boys' team this year? We'll go ahead first.
Just a lot of hard work, a lot of effort. Hopefully we get more wins than last year. That's just our goal every year. Try to win more games than losses this year. And just all the girls are going to be doing some community service out there, so the parents and community will see them around, and hopefully that gets them to come in games and come to support us.
Okay, and on the boys' side?
Very similar. We definitely will be out in the community doing community service, but I think they can see a big thing is, like Jackson mentioned, we're not just kicking the ball and running. We're a real technical side. We try to play pretty soccer and keep the ball and put chances on goal. So we'll have exciting games and exciting things for them to see if they come out.
Very good. Well, success to all of you. Have a great year. Enjoy the season. Build upon what you did last year, and I'll look forward to seeing the results. So thanks a lot for coming out tonight. We're going to take a break. It's Colonel Crawford volleyball coming up right after this time.